Bitcoin ruined the VRA party. I mean, VRA was thriving right here on the chart. As you guys can see on the 4-hour time frame, we were pumping pretty well until Bitcoin essentially started to dump right here. And you can see that the Verasity chart right here is actually following the Bitcoin chart right here. I mean, we saw this massive pump and then followed by a massive dump, and we can see it's exactly the same thing. And in this video, we're going to be discussing a technical analysis on Bitcoin, and because Bitcoin is king, Bitcoin's leader. I mean, there's no question about that. And we're going to be diving in straight into Veracity right afterwards. So let's start off with VRA before we have a look at a technical analysis on CoinGecko. We can see that the market cap of VRA is currently sitting at $50 million. Now, a lot of you guys have been complaining, oh, I wish I got it at $100 million. This is the time to accumulate. Am I the only one that's buying VRA right now at these prices and staking it? I mean, you ask me, right? You tell me. Circling supply is currently sitting at 10.3 billion tokens right here in circulation. You could have a look everything about the tokenomics right here, and that unavailable yet. The 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at 8 million or $8.5 million. Fully diluted market cap, of course, that means if there were $110 billion in circulation, the fully diluted market cap is 534 million or million dollars, sorry, half a billion. Now, a lot of people have been asking about fully diluted, why is it so high? And the reason why is because, guys, like I said, the circling supply is only $10 million. I mean 10 billion tokens. There's only 10 billion in circulation. That means these other 90 billion tokens will never be in circulation, essentially. So everyone needs to calm down. This doesn't mean much right here, fully diluted, and that's about it. The real thing that you want to look at right here is the real market cap, which is circling supply times the price gives you the market cap value. So you don't really want to look at the price. You don't want to look at the total supply or max supply or fully diluted valuation. You want to look essentially at the real market cap to expand your gains, essentially. So having a look at Bitcoin before we have a look at VRA, we can see that Bitcoin right now is currently making big moves and consolidating overall. But you can see right here that we are still in a downtrend and we still got rejected. This has been a downtrend for quite some time and a pretty strong resistance or rejection. That's number one. And number two, we do have this nice little support region right here. As you guys can see, this was 1, 2, and 3. So we are making this nice little descending falling wedge type of thing. Not really, but it kind of looks like it, and it is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And the big question is, where will the breakout be, number one? And if we do, when will the breakout be, and where will it be? Will it be right here towards the top, or will it be right here towards the bottom? So that's the big thing that I'm looking at. Of course, if people took profit right here, that's amazing. I mean, you know, guys, that resistance don't lie. The trend is your friend. We got rejected 1, 2, 3, 4. We've been getting rejected a bunch of times around this area right here. But I do believe that the next time we essentially blow past this area, we're essentially gonna go to the top side. Now, a big thing that you want to be looking at for the future, guys, is probably $40,000, $33,000. Sorry, not $40,000. If we do break this level right here at $32,000 approximately, we're most likely gonna go to 45, 46, or even $47,000. And the reason why this area right here is very important is because we do have a rejection all over the place right here. And you guys can see this is the 4th rejection we got. So we started right here, got rejected right here, we had some conflict right here, and of course we had some conflict and a rejection right here. So once we break this level, we're most likely going to thrive and pop to the upside, essentially. So that's what's happening on Bitcoin right now, on the weekly and on the daily time frame. Now, if we see on VRA, it's pretty much doing the exact same thing. Obviously not the exact same thing, but we can see pretty much the same rejection. We had a nice little support right here, which essentially flipped to resistance. We had some conflict right here, some conflict right here, and guess what's happening right here on the daily time frame? We are still in a downtrend. Now, it's obviously not exactly the downtrend like Bitcoin, because VRA is more volatile, but we can see right here that VRA is pretty much doing the exact same thing and pretty much still in a downtrend, creating this nice little falling wedge. And this is why Bitcoin should be essentially your main indicator, in my opinion. But of course, guys, when we have a pump like this, a massive pump of 436%, you guys need to understand that VRA will correct, or any asset in fact will correct after 434%. Now, it might not seem like it maybe on the long time frame, on the monthly time frame, but when you look at it on the 1 hour or even 30-minute or even daily time frame. You will have corrections and you will have downswings essentially. So that's what's happening right now on VRA. Once we break out of this triangle right here, we're most likely going to thrive. We need to have a look and pay attention to Bitcoin, whatever it does, because Bitcoin is our main indicator here. And that's about it. So that is my video, guys, on Verasity, on Bitcoin. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video too.